Okay, so I wanted to talk about the whole soft guy era that is really being, pushed out right now. Um, some key men, which this is I'm watching Sheesh to Zed. He's a really cool creator. I think he's cool. He's gonna talk about it, so I'm gonna give some commentary, my own views too. But some people don't think. Right? Think about this: the soft guy era is technically a spoof. Started out as a spoof that it is men just saying exactly the words women say, but just spewed out with let's change, the words of women to men, men to women, stuff like that. And they are showing the delusions and hypocrisies women have been saying constantly for years. Now they're just spewing it out back towards women, which I'm all for. So let's react to this video.
Heard of soft guy era? Men who are tired of having low standards are now looking for women who might be willing, if they dare, to raise up their standards. And
now, I don't know if like a lot of men are becoming now serious about it. I mean, all the more power to you. But again, like I said, it started out as kind of like, satire, I guess, or just like kind of memeish or making fun of women who are delusional. But I think there might be some men who's now adopting that mindset to make it reality. So all the more power to you.
Create the type of environment where these men can live a soft life. And these men don't care if you call them gay. These men don't care if you call them sweet. They don't care what you call them. Because they know that you're just trying to lower their standards and value because you don't want to step up. No, guys, this is really a joke, though. But women are really mad because they think it's serious. I don't know who first came out with this. I just saw Scarface Mark do a hilarious reaction to a video of a guy who's like doing like a satire thing with him and his girl. He's living a soft life. Check it out for yourself. Let's get it.
Listen, y'all. If she wanted to, she would.
I'm a stay-at-home husband to my wife. She's a truck driver. She
Beautiful.
got home from her 12-hour shift, and I told her I wanted some steak. I don't like to cook, so I just wait for her to come home. And look at her. She made me 2 beautiful pieces of steak. I walk over to the couch and just lay there with my blanket and wait for the food to be delivered to me.
Beautiful.
The food looks good, but it's missing something. So I told her I wanted a soda, and she couldn't find it. So I had to keep reminding her that it's in the pantry.
What took us so long to figure out where that is?
Yeah. I then start watching my favorite YouTuber, Zamely. If you guys want to see more,
You said the coffee pot.
just follow.
Listen, man, if she really wanted to, she would. If she wanted to, she would. You don't gotta settle for that ancient mindset, bro. The ancient mindset of, oh, I'm a man, I have to work hard to provide. No, it's 2024. You could really live a soft life if you wanted to. You just have to up your standards just a little bit. Upgrade your standards. What Beyonce say? Let me upgrade you. If a woman's not trying to upgrade me by coming into my life and upgrading me,
Right,
so I can live in my soft guy era,
right.
she's cooked. I'm not talking to her. Move around. Let me upgrade you. Upgrade you. Let me up. I'm settling. I'm telling you, you can find you one. These women will take care of you.
All right, so listen. This whole soft life, soft guy era really like went crazy like a wildfire. But the funniest thing is the reaction, just like when Scarface Mark cloned a video of another chick who was being delusional. And all the women were cheering her on. But when he did it, they thought he was a terrible human being, and every man who supported him. Thinking that you deserve...
That's the thing with women. When you shoot their logic back at them, they see that it's not logical. That is amazing to me. When you literally reverse their logic at them, they go ballistic because it don't make sense to them. And yet, their logic makes sense.
A soft life for doing absolutely nothing to deserve it. Do you hear that? That's the problem. Let's check out some of these comments what the people have to say. First comment here says, I'm officially sold on the soft guy era. Hilarious. Guys, let's normalize this. Come on. One person here says, I second this. Somebody else here says, I'm with it, bro. Another person here says, King, you deserve it. That's hilarious. It's so funny to see like dudes talk to each other the way women do. See, you got a bitter woman here who wants to watch you struggle. She says, please. Somebody else here says, we all deserve this. Let's see the response. Okay, let's see. Another person who says, LMAO, this whole movement is wild. We really all get it. Okay, let's see. OMG relationship goals. I'm here for it. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, I have to play this next video. Okay, this guy says, Drizzle Kings. This just reminded me. This is where this is from. So, I saw another video. Hold on a second. I saw another video.
Listen, I don't know who need to hear this, but any of the guys that's in this soft guy era right now, listen, you may be with your girlfriend, but you might need to make room for your wife.
You know what? I like to say this. I want to say this. This is why I think my black brothers are amazing. They are truly amazing. They have stepped up and created these crazy ass movements. The Passport Bros, essentially, I believe pretty much black men have pushed out or essentially created. That's it's taken off, and essentially black men are pushing off the soft guy era. It's like and this is a funny thing where predominantly most of my friends are black because you can't get any cooler. I mean, it's like, black guys are cool as shit. I gotta say that. All right. A lot of my friends are black. The women I've dated are black. I think they're cool as shit. And to do this, amazing. Creating this whole soft guy era thing, you guys are crazy.
I hate to say it like that, but listen, sometimes you can have someone that's...
shout out to Baller Bell Sean. Check him out on... Oh, my bad. Baller Belly Sean. Follow him on TikTok.
So good for you, and someone that can just raise your standards so high and higher than they ever been, and someone that can just treat you like you're the only person alive and treat you like a king that you are, and just rub your feet and rub your back and tell you how handsome you are as a man, and give you weekly allowances and let you use her car and let you stay at her crib and don't have to pay no rent, and she's paying for everything. And that's still not enough. I mean, sometimes you need to go further and find a better wife, because listen,
I didn't see that coming.
Even the broke dusties in the past, if she doesn't make 6 figures or more, has 6 bodies or less, or have a 6 feet deep water park, if you know what I'm saying, drizzle, we're not dealing with it. We're walking into our soft guy era, and we can't let these dusties win anymore. That's the same thing that killed our fathers. That's the same thing that killed our grandfathers. They died unhappy and they were slaves. They did everything that they could possibly do, and they were slaves. And I just say, listen, even if you got 2 or 3 or 5 baby mamas, a real woman is going to help you with your kids, period. And if she doesn't, then she isn't a real woman. And you're going to go out and you need to continue to find a real woman, because in your soft guy era, we don't lift our hands.
Right,
okay?
right.
We wait until we get our positions first, and then we show you that we can do the position. Drizzle, drizzle.
Drizzle.
The whole drizzle thing is insane. It's going along with I don't know if you guys heard the whole sprinkle crap. Pretty much a woman that's delusional, talking about essentially that if you were flipping, like I said, if you flip this whole conversation to put in as women, saying it to men like stuff like that, that's essentially the whole movement. The sprinkle crap, insane. It is absolutely insane.
Soft guy era movement, and you're gonna want to listen to what happened to him. Let's check it out.
Yo. So yesterday was the first day that I've ever made like a soft guy era video, and multiple women were in my inbox like, I can't believe you support, because I was supporting a little merch drop or whatever, like with it. And because I've never actually posted like in support of them, I've always just like reposted and said these boys on the historic run, blah blah blah. This is like just funny to watch. I'm married, like I'm not posting no shit like that, right? But I can't post in support of it because I see that they're having fun, they making money, right? They're apparently going through whatever they're going through in these streets. So my first post was yesterday. Few women start inboxing me like, I can't believe you support this. And I start to realize that they were actually mad and not picking up that this is a joke. And today I post this video. That video yesterday only got like 50K views. So today I post this video. It was probably gonna get like the same. And it got reported for a community guide. I got a strike for this.
Mercy.
I hate TikTok for that shit. I got one of my accounts, it wasn't my main account, banned because of stuff like that. Just talking, right? Just talking about my opinions and thoughts. Women were attacking me. Women were so upset of my point of view, my opinions, and they practically destroyed and banned my account. I mean, literally just my account. TikTok just shut it down. I was so annoyed. That was a really sad moment for me. It was really sad because I was like close to 2K on that one as well. And I'm a small time creator. But it's like I was getting views. I was getting like, I don't know, 5 digits. And that was pretty decent for me. But I was getting mad hate from women. And they came to a point where I got so much hate, TikTok just made some crazy, weird, guideline violations. You're completely banned, or this account is completely banned. So annoyed.
Because I'm not making content toward this, like they are, I didn't know how upset the ladies actually are. I appealed it, we're gonna see if it goes back up. But they actually...
And it's funny, ladies are just as toxic, maybe even more toxic than men. Because it's like, they don't really control their emotions well. So...
Actually reported my shit. Hey man, y'all go harder.
Come on now.
Y'all go harder. I thought that we all collectively understood that this is a funny haha.
There you guys go. They weren't having it. Just the idea of you living a soft life, because we're supposed to be.
Well, that's the thing.
What we just watched was a chick who pretty much was talking shit about John Cannon getting a strike. She said this: y'all don't know that there's an active femicide. All right, you want to remember that. She says there's an active femicide. Goes on to say happening in every country in the world. But so sorry about your joke not going over well. Tough crowd, I guess. Oh.
That's the thing. That's the thing with women. Seriously? It's like femicide? Where's that happening at? In other countries? Ridiculous. It's not. And even in these like men talking, there's men not even doing hateful comments towards women. So what does that have to do with it? That's why it's like women are ridiculous.
And then she's rolling her eyes. So she's talking about this imaginary femicide on women. Guys, this gets so insane, you're not going to believe this. This was John Cannon responding back to that comment.
Yeah, so I see y'all argue. All right, very serious face, all right? So I see y'all argue. I see y'all arguing with this person in the comment section. I go back, I look at the comment section in the video, right?
Right.
And you know me, I like to do a little research. And don't worry, this video ain't gonna be a minute long because I ain't. So I do a little research. I realize y'all arguing with a grown ass.
He said y'all argue with the grown ass man. Man.
Y'all argue, that's a grown ass man, bro. Miss Chandler. Chandler.
Let's check out some of these.
That's a man. You know, that is the worst. That is the worst when men are stupid. That is the worst. When men are so idiotic. The beta, the miss, oh God, those men are just disappointing.
Comments. Let me do this.
Wait, do you know who he is?
Yes. He's been married to my mother, who birthed me, who had the ability to birth a child. Anyway, he's been married to her for 35, 36 years, somewhere around there, a very long time. He right there. That's my big brother right there. That's me. And that's my daddy in the middle with my son and my daughter. Another one. You feel me? We just had family dinner. I decided
Beautiful.
to cook this family dinner. We had some loaded tots and steak, you feel me? Yeah, and another one, this is one of my shirt launches. You always walk through IKEA, you know what I'm saying? Just you're being fly, you feel me? Posting pictures of you growing up. Since you were a grown-ass woman, I had two parents that loved me very much, so much so that I turned out normal. I didn't have any childhood traumas, so take it easy out there, ma'am.
All right.
Wait.
About the femicide, and this is what she had to say.
Y'all argue, that's a grown-ass man, bro. Oh, baby, I'm all woman. Just ask your daddy. Wait, do you know who he is?
That's why this is the honest, in my honest opinion, men like that have been created by women. Now I'm not talking about like giving birth. I'm talking about the changes that women have done to society, the rise of single motherhood, the rise of broken families, the whole strong independent women, the whole feminizing men. I think that has created that. The whole support of the whole alphabet people, crazy amount of support about them, has pretty much created men like that. Men that are unguided, men that are directionless. You think about this. If a man stays a man, he has no support, no care. He is talked down to, insulted. He is put down by society at large. Women, even men, put him down. Now, if he changes himself into the opposite sex, surprisingly, he's supported. He is championed. He is cheered. He is now you gotta make room for him. Scholarships, support, or money, whatever. Society at large is championing him, is pushing him to succeed, is is listening to his feelings, his opinions, his thoughts. That is interesting, where men are so, and there was a period where men are so destroyed or are at rock bottom, but more and more men are changing and getting so much support. But they didn't get there were no care when they were men. Now that they are men, that's when they're getting the mad ass support. I think that's maybe it's a little bit of conspiracy there, but I think that's the insanity where it's very suspicious to me. It's very suspicious to me. Like I said, when men stay men, they are shitted on. Society do not care. There's nothing about society caring about you as a man if you're a man. When you change, you get so much. The world is like completely, or at least Western world and other places, are so behind you, right? They're so supportive. They're so caring about you. It is interesting to me.
Response just to kind of close this topic before we move to our next one. Let's see what he had to say.
This is a jump scare warning. This thing right here. Let me give y'all a quick backstory. I made my video about the video getting taken down for community guidelines. I appealed it, it got back up, by the way. That thing was all in the comment section like, there's an active femicide going on and us women are being attacked and da-da-da-da-da. Us women? My boy, you up there looking like me with braids. You is one of us. They trying to get away from you. So I made a video, going crazy. This thing was going crazy in my comment section. So I made a video, I said, y'all stop arguing with this grown man. Right. You know what I'm saying? It got mad and was like, I'm all woman. Ask your daddy. Oh, do you know him? So I posted some pictures of my dad. And I said, well, now that you've seen my dad, can we see some baby pictures of you? Can we see some pictures of you growing up? And I set this thing on a rage. I wake up this morning. He, she, it, they, them, all that is all down. All my videos comment and random shit. Truly mentally ill.
Let's see what people had to say. Somebody else who says their account got banned. Did they? Did they? Nah. The account got banned? No way. Or you know what? Probably because, like he said, the hate comments on all the...
It's whatever. But I do think that that's part of the thing where I said, I think that's the conspiracy. Where women are actively trying to destroy men. Here's another part where this will show you the haters of the whole soft guy era movement.
Is that...
I don't know if I'll say movement, but the whole soft guy craziness.
They thought it was over, but here we are again. We're back. They thought it was just a fad, but didn't realize it was a lifestyle. Of course, I'm talking about soft guy era here. A lot of guys are doing the best they can to hold the mirror right up to modern women just to realize the delusion. To our surprise, there are a couple of chicks who understand what's going on. They get it. They've also admitted, like, yo, well played. I didn't know we sound that stupid. I didn't know we sound that delusional. I didn't know we sound that dumb. So in this video, we're going to focus on the women, the ones that get it, and the ones that ultimately just had to be humbled by the people who drink coffee online. We're about to get into this first video. If you haven't yet, you know they don't want me to do this. You know they want me off all platforms, so just make sure you follow.
For all and everybody who is just appalled by this drizzle. Okay, before y'all even think y'all know what I'm about to say, because you don't. I'm not appalled by it. Matter of fact, it doesn't even bother me. But what bothers me is the fact that y'all are in y'all bag over this. Like, y'all are so upset about this. And what I like to know is, when old girl was on that sprinkle movement, fulminating out the mouth, dogging our men out, talking all kind of trash about them, trying to put us on, give us tips, and teach us how to train, and move as if they were pets, a part of our lifestyle. Y'all had no words for that. Y'all were hooting, hollering, cheering it up, sharing with your friends, tagging this person. You know, oh yeah, that's right, sis. Oh my God, this, that, and the third. But now that somebody else has started this drizzle movement, y'all got,
shout out to Scarface Mark,
all the issues in the world. And all I like to know is, why?
Why?
Hypocrisy. I've said this plenty of times before. Women live in hypocrisy. Women live in their delusions. Women live in their bubble. Honestly, only men live in reality. That is why men can see things for what they are. That's why men can be more logical than women. Because the world will humble men. The world don't really humble women. They don't. The world, society at large, allows women to live in their bubble. Allow women to live in the delusions and the hypocrisies. While men don't get the same treatment. Men do not. At least not average men. At least not the majority of men. They don't get to live in delusions. They are forced to live in reality. But now is that men are fed up. Men are tired about that shit. Men are tired of that, how women can live in their delusions and hypocrisies, which will in turn affect men, while men just have to take it. Nah. That ain't happening anymore.
Why? She wants to know why other women are so triggered. Why can't they? Somebody else here added, if you ain't drizzle, then you bound to drizzle.
You guys didn't like them. I thought you guys were boycotting them. Why are you mad at the drizzle movement? How come now your 4B movement has changed to drizzle? You guys were now talking about the men who participate in the drizzle movement. I thought you guys were boycotting them. Yeah, see, women, we like to manipulate. We use a movement like the 4B movement in America to manipulate. It's different in Korea.
I will be having videos on the 4B crap, which is Western women are so delusional. How they're picking up whatever they can, any tidbit they can, so they can pretty much foster their whole feminism ideology. Foster the whole I don't need no man ideology.
They were really standing on business in Korea. In America, we weren't. We were manipulating. We were hoping by telling men, we're going to keep our overly used vajayjays.
Stop it. Be nice. Be nice. Go give this chick a follow. Make sure you let her know to be nice. Come on. Way too much coffee. I never say that, but that's way too much coffee.
Away from them, that they were going to come crawling back to us, but they didn't. They stood together across races and income brackets, and they were like, you know what? You women are a liability. Like, let's keep our money in our pocket. Now you do for us. And the scary thing is, men are logical, okay? Men are logical. You can't move men. Once men make up their minds, they're logical.
Right?
They're logical. They won't do it. And what...
Do you know what? She should just play the video. Okay, my bad. I'll talk after.
But what makes matter worse is those LGBTQ women that are hosting all these live, trying to get you guys against these men with all this negative.
And you know, that's the thing why I said, like what I said in the beginning, is that I think that's the conspiracy, where the women that, let's say, propping up the whole 4B crap are usually the gay ones, right? The lesbians. What do you have to do? I mean, it's like you want to further the divide. Why? You're not interested in men. It's just ridiculous. I honestly believe, because when I was growing up as a child, you don't hear. They're such a small pocket. The whole alphabet people were such a small minority. You don't hear them talk about a lot. Now it's everywhere. You hear about it everywhere. They're so predominant in our social media and our entertainment and everything. It's insane.
Hateful rhetoric against men. Mm-hmm. They are not going to pay your bills. They are not going to take you out on expensive dates. And I don't care how expensive their little toy, their strap-on is, they will never be able to D you down the way a man will. And you guys know that.
That's insane.
That's the truth. That's the truth.
That's why when you log off of TikTok, none of this 4B movement rhetoric translates over into your real life, because you guys are still looking for men. That is why you're so mad about the drizzle movement. And what makes matters worse is men have a crap load of women at their disposal.
304 galore. 304s everywhere. Never been easier. Never been easier if you put your mind to it. All you need is 2 cents.
They do. It's what one woman won't do, the next woman will. Not so much for you guys. You guys have opened up a can of worms. And it's funny because men are logical. They will pull.
You know, this is the thing. I honestly believe that women have or they're doing damage. The passport bro thing. Women are not putting their brain cells together. They're not. Women are always asking, "Oh, I want 6-figure men. Men that want commitment, men that want family, men that want marriage." Well, I can tell you this. Some of the men that predominantly that are doing well financially, men that want marriage and family and tradition, those are the passport bros. Those are the men that are going somewhere else to find traditional women, going somewhere else to find a woman that they can provide for, yet not be treated like crap. And yet women don't see that. They are the ones who are pretty much shitting on those men. The men that they should be wanting back. The men that they should be fighting for, competing for. Those are the men that they should really recognize that, oh, those are the men that I'm asking for. The men that want families, that want marriage, that want to be a husband, that want to provide. And yet, I'm so terrible of a woman, such a strong, independent Western woman, that I've pretty much turned off these men that are marriage-minded men. And yet women don't even think about it. Women like to put down these men. It's ridiculous.
And very appreciative. He goes 100 times over that to make sure that she is pleased. That's how you get the man to treat you better. Let's check out this video. Let's get it.
This is great. I can't begin to tell you how much I appreciate that these dudes kicked off the soft guy era. I support the movement 100%. Just look at this. You see, men like to be pampered too. Just like we...
Yo, I was not expecting this to be as funny as it is. Let's be honest, bro. When you have a good woman, she likes to do this stuff. Put lotion on your feet, start popping your pimples, all types of stuff. All the desperate women who can't find a man to save their lives are demanding for this type of treatment. And you can only imagine how...
And essentially, it's just men saying, treat us well. That's it. Treat us like you love us. Treat us like you care. Treat us like equals. Essentially, that is what it is. Just treat us good. And it's like women find that like such a foreign concept. I gotta treat you good. I gotta care about your feelings. I gotta I gotta make you happy? That's foreign. That's insanity.
He's returning the favor 100-fold. Let's keep listening.
Between.
Right.
So sweet. So sweet. Ladies, we have enough beauty products to last us 10 lifetimes.
Oh, hold on. We're going to have to draw the line right there. We're going to have to draw the line right there. That's where we draw the line. What's next after that? Clear toenail paint?
Under eye silicone patches, even the sheet masks. Beautiful. I know a lot of y'all are saying this is a joke, but I actually believe in this kind of pampering. Wash his hair, scrub his beard, shave him, exfoliate him, groom him.
Oh, hold on. Is that makeup? No, we got to watch out for the if someone's going to cross the line here. Let me stop.
Run him a bath with Epsom salts and rose petals.
Right.
And while you're at it, bust out the candles. And when he's done, dry him off.
No, listen. First thing you have to do, guys, I'm watching these men. I'm seeing their skin. They're glowing. They're happy. Send this to your woman right now.
Yeah, it's just like, that's what men are asking for. Just treat us good. If you as a woman expect and want to be treated well, why can't men expect the same? Right? Why can't men expect to be treated like equals? It's like the whole and I'm not saying that men should get flowers, but men getting flowers, why not? It's the thought, it's the care. Let's say you go on a date. The whole 50-50 thing. It's not men saying, I want it to be 50. It's that, how about you think about me? How about you expect or you want me to think about you, to treat you well, to care about you. When are you going to do the same to me? It's exactly that. Men just saying how about treat me the same as you are asking for yourself. It's just, I cannot understand how women cannot understand that concept where men are asking to be treated well because you are also asking to be treated well. This is not, 1900s where men will sacrifice everything just to think about women's feelings, women's treatment. No. Today's age, men also wanted to be treated like equals. Care about his feelings. Care about his needs. Not just your own. And that's it's just a foreign concept to women. It's absolutely insane to me how women think that that's crazy.
Now the Jizzle men are saying that this is all just a joke. Maybe you can't get the kitty now, don't take it back. The majority of you in my comments are talking about how y'all like them young and virgins. That's a child. And y'all saying y'all looking...
It's virginity is not just linked to childhood. And young can be a wide range of things.
To go to other countries now? Not even to find a woman, but to find a young virgin child?
Stop it. Of course they're talking about an legally grown woman. I don't encourage men to go looking for virgins, but don't you guys love how they flip everything to make you seem like a predator?
So let's break this down a little bit more. No woman is going to take this as a joke. No grown man in his right mind is going to take this as a joke. I don't know, maybe y'all need to bring it in together like a team or something. Really talk about this. Really figure it out. Because y'all are exposing yourselves more than anything.
So you're telling me you know that this is a joke to show women how delusional they are. And
I've said this. It's not a joke. It is not a joke how delusional women are. Women are seriously delusional. There's no joke to that. Women are absolutely insane. Like I said, they live in their hypocrisies and their delusions. It's not funny.
You're deciding to still get triggered and upset by this.
And it's disturbing. All because women don't want to give you their body unless you earn the rights. This is why we're all walking around with weapons now. Y'all caused this for yourselves.
What's wrong with this chick, bro?
Sicko. So y'all are telling on yourselves, and you need to be jailed because you're groomers.
It's like all the videos you've seen. What man is talking about grooming? This is the thing. This is, like I said, how I said women will attack men, insult, like say they're gay. When what? It come out of nowhere. Now you're talking about your grooming. What? Literally, where is it like grooming? This is the thing where how illogical women are. They will make up whatever they can to fit their narrative or to attack a man. Absolutely insane.
10 toes down.
I gotta check the comments on this. Top comment says she trolling y'all. Is she? No, she's dead serious. Somebody else, she says, my wife asked me out and proposed to me. Drizzle. Somebody else, she says, it been a joke. This whole thing is a parody. Y'all just taking it too seriously. Yeah. Somebody else here. This chick says these men need help. Here's another person who says, so they're no. We're not even gonna read that word. She's gotta be single. Let me make sure. No man in sight. Nope. Nowhere. Nothing. Nada. Nowhere. Of course. We've got more here that we have to get into. It's important that we do this, guys, because they're learning a very important lesson.
And when you say it as a woman, you don't see nothing wrong with it. But hearing those same ridiculous statements come out of a man's mouth, now all of a sudden you take it back and you offended. It's 2024, and I honestly don't understand whether or not you're a woman or a man, why anybody would not be living a soft life. I don't know why anybody would be aspiring for a hard one. Like, make it make sense. It's called a partnership for a reason. Because two people are supposed to be coming together so that they can do for one another equally. You pour into their cup just like they pour into yours. But y'all turn this into a selfish act of you trying to gain something from somebody else and benefit from somebody else, meanwhile not caring what they get in return from you.
All right, so I got to address what she just said right there. I think it's very important I address what she says. Notice how she says it's called a partnership for a reason. Guys, there's no such thing as an equal partnership when it comes to relationship. I get she's saying that two people have to come and cooperate and work together. Yes, that is true. That is true. But this idea that everybody's going to come together and give 50-50, it never happens that way. A lot of times, as the man, you be expected to take on the majority of the emotional labor, blame. A great man once said, pressure's made for shoulders, not hips. You're taking...
And that's the thing I want to say, right? Yeah, I mean, relationship may not be 50-50 down the middle, but what I say is that you don't necessarily need it to be equal. You need it to be, you're not suffering. You need it to be where you're happy. Now, some men can be happy about 60-40, even 70-30. Now, could you be happy about 90-10, where you're giving 90, you're getting 10? No, that don't make sense to me. It is that if you're getting nothing, then no. That is absolutely garbage. Garbage. Like I said, I've been in relationships where I've given a lot. I've given more than I received. But I came to a point where I practically received nothing. Nothing. Where this is the simp in me, where I can, in a relationship, going over a year with no sex. In a relationship where I'm giving her money, sending her money, paying her bills, and got no sex. What else am I getting? What am I getting? Right? Kisses, she doesn't really give it. And it was my fault because I allowed that shit to happen because I was a doormat. I had no backbone. But this is the thing where, like I said, that was like practically 99-1. It is true that most relationships are not 50-50 exact, but you cannot ignore, as a man, do not ignore your own happiness. Don't. Because it don't make sense that you suffer while you try to make someone else happy. It do not make sense. And that's what I want to promote. And I think that's absolutely insanity. And I think this is part of the whole soft guy era thing where, no, it's about time that men think about, and I guess it's a joke, but it is a bit of wisdom where you need to start thinking about your own happiness. Now, I'm not saying be selfish or absolutely selfish, but you cannot be in a relationship or dating or whatever and only care about the other person's happiness when that other person does not give a shit about your happiness. Because a true good partnership is that, and this is how I feel, is that you care about the other person's happiness while the other person, your partner, cares about your happiness. So it feels like, you know what? You're actually contributing. Both people are contributing. Now, like I said, it's not necessarily 50-50 where you're always thinking about that person's happiness and they're always thinking about your happiness. They're always doing it equally. No, but when they don't care or ignore or don't even think about your happiness, but you have to think about their happiness, that's a recipe for disaster. Absolute disaster. Yeah, I mean, what do you guys think about the whole soft guy era? I think it's funny. I think it's interesting. A good chunk of women cannot stand it because they just can't see that delusion in it. And yet, when it's them who's pretty much spewing the whole sprinkle or the whole 6-figure men, all that crap, they think that's logical. They think that makes sense. But when it's flipped against them, that's when they see the outrage. So, yeah, that's the insanity of women right there for you. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think it's crazy with women like that. Yeah. I'm just, you guys can check out check out his other videos. I mean, continue it. I was just wanting to talk a bit about it. I just think the soft guy era is ingenious, funny, amazing. So, yeah.